first guest on our first Cooking with RayNathan's, or whatever we call it. We haven't come up with a name yet. It's a working title. We're going to let you all decide that in the comments. First guest, anyway, like I said, is Mayor Will Cauthen of Cramerton. We are blessed to be in the very tip-top corner of Cramerton, and we're going to make some RayNathan's yams today.
I thought we were going for a handshake, and then he faked me out.
You like the way I left the mayor hanging. All right, right now we're going to work on RayNathan's yams. Start off with sweet potatoes. We get fresh sweet potatoes, peel them, cut them. You want to do a pretty big size chunk on that. I don't know what that is, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch cubes. And you're pretty much just throwing all this stuff in the pan, throwing it in the oven.
I think I'm up for that.
Pull out, and it's done. So first thing you do, you're going with butter. It's just an unsalted sweet cream butter.
Butter makes everything better.
Yes, obscene amounts of butter will make your sweet potatoes better.
All right, am I doing it the right way?
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter because you're going to have to go in there with your hands at the end of this anyway.
Hey,
so
fair
just
enough.
kind of get it distributed as much as you can to begin with. And then we're just going to work right up and then back down. Lemon juice.
All right.
Let's save the honey for last because that's going to take some digging to get that out of there. Sugar.
All right,
Just
making it
granulated
good and
white
sweet.
sugar. Vanilla extract. That is cinnamon.
Cinnamon, all right.
Go kind of heavy on cinnamon. Cinnamon does get kind of spicy and bitter, so you have to be careful a little bit with it. And then we got to add a little bit of salt to go with the sweet, so that's just a touch of coarse ground sea salt.
Feeling like a chef already.
Almost as much brown sugar as you do the butter. You need lots of brown sugar. We call them yams, sweet potatoes, however you want to go with it. And then next, you can use, we candy our pecans, or pralines as a lot of people call them. You can use just regular pecans. They don't have to be toasted or anything. You can just go with raw chopped pecans.
And all of it.
Liberally with those, yep. Go ahead, you can just put that whole container right on top of there. And then you got to get in there and really scrape that clover honey in there.
Look at that. Can't believe you're giving away all the trade secrets.
Well, you know, there's an old saying, you put enough good stuff in a pot, it comes out good. So we just keep adding good to it until we're got a full pan. And that'll be good on that. Now you just got to get in there and work it in with your hands. No shortcut for that. And
Now who's the master of this normally?
I came up with the recipe. I've never eaten a lot of sweet potatoes, or I have tried them a lot, but I do not enjoy them, so I had to do all this to make it bearable. The guests love them, so we went with it.
I can tell you from experience, your side items are hard to beat across the board.
And that's enough mixing there. All this stuff's the sweet potatoes are going to cook down. It'll end up being about one layer anyway, so everything's going to kind of be in there bubbling and mixing itself up. So after that, you're done. You just put foil over the top of it. Goes into an oven, 350 degrees. It'll take 50 minutes to an hour at 350. And then,
finished project, the magic of TV.
Finished product there. So you can see how we got some black spots on there, which is good. You want to see that little bit of char. Pecans are nice, and actually most of the cinnamon sugar kind of comes back off of them, even though we candy them. And then in the bottom of there, what you'd want to do is get in there and get that good glaze and really pour it all over the top because it's a little too hot to grab. But if you're tough enough, you can go right in there with your gloves and,
all right,
and give it a little stir. We'll see if you still got those kitchen hands.
That's looking good there.
And there you go. Easy enough. Like I say, I'm not the hugest fan of sweet potatoes, so we'll let you see.
I think everybody in the audience is trying to get some of these too.
Judge yourself as the chef and see if you like what you did. He's going for the big bite, screaming hot.
Stephen, that is delicious. That is really good. I hope mine turns out as well as this one does.
It will. I'll bring it by the house in an hour and a half.
That sounds fair to me.